Welcome back everybody and welcome to another shocking day. What we're seeing is that Wall Street's 4 trillion market cap crash is occurring. That's like wiping out almost all of India's stock market. This is what we're seeing just from today. Wall Street has suffered a brutal market rout, erasing a staggering 4 trillion in market capitalization from the S&P 500, a loss equivalent to wiping out the entire market cap of all companies listed on the Indian Stock Exchange. We're now getting to a point where a lot of people are absolutely worried about what's happening in the markets. You just have a look at the articles. It seems that every single day we've got more stuff coming out, more people worrying, more fear in the markets as to where they are going to go next. It certainly is an uncertain time in the eyes of many people. A lot of people on the retail end are fearful, a lot of people on the professional end are fearful, is what we're hearing. So we have this article over here speaking about the fact that nearly 90% of fund managers say that US stocks are overvalued. Apparently the most suggesting this since 2001. Now, one thing that I will say before we dive into this is that, when it comes to fund managers, they don't always have the best record of getting things correct. But with that being said, this is something worth paying attention to, and we're going to have a look at this in more detail. So a record number of fund managers see US stocks as overpriced according to the Bank of America's February Global Fund Manager Survey. The survey included 205 participants and they manage around 482 billion in assets. They found that 89% believe that the US stock market is overvalued, the highest level since 2001. This is worth paying attention to, right? And what we're seeing here is that the surveys show that 73% of investors now view it as the most crowded trade, down from 80% in January. Fund managers are also shifting their strategy, putting more cash to work, with cash levels at 3.5%, a 15-year low. So again, no matter what you think to that, I think the main thing to focus on here is the general trend that we are seeing. We're seeing the markets decline now for some time. You can just have a look at the S&P 500 and all of the other indexes for that matter. Maybe it is just a hiccup, maybe it's something which will be recovered, but the fact of the matter is quite simple. We are seeing the S&P drop significantly over the past, month even. If we go out to the 1 month chart, you will see this is not really a new trend. And over the past month, we're down by around 8%. This is not insignificant. Look at the past 6 months and almost all of the gains have been wiped out. The numbers that we're dealing with here, of course, we are looking at the US stock market, but they're still not insignificant. 4 trillion wiped out from the markets. It seems that investors on the corporate level, on the hedge fund level, alongside on the retail level, they don't like the uncertainty in today's market. They don't see any level of stability with tariffs and other threats potentially on the horizon. Who knows what is going to happen next? But one thing that we can say for sure is it certainly is unsettling the markets. Over the past 5 years, we've seen this trend where markets have just gone up and up and up. Over the past, 10, 20 years, look at the highs that we're at. Some might say that a decline at some point was inevitable. Maybe this was just the factor, or is just a factor, to bring it on. However, with that being said, this might be too soon to call it, but what we are seeing now is more and more fear, and more people suggesting that there is a potential for a recession in the near future. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give us a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in another video soon. Goodbye.